What is up? You guys are my favorite people. I want to start off with saying that I'm very grateful for the 38 people that have subscribed to my channel. You know, a lot of you have reached out to me and said some things that are really motivating. I didn't expect that. I don't know why I didn't expect that, you know, two-way dialogue, but it means a lot to me. And it really plays into, you know, what this whole channel is about. Like, it's a movement. Straight up, this is a movement. You know, be the beast. And it's not just about me. It's about inspiring other people to reach their full potential, to unlock their greatness, and to find out what that is. You know, and I think our life is a journey to figure out what our greatness is. Whether it's painting, whether it's coding, whether it's playing rugby. We all have amazing gifts that make everyone's life better when you are engaged in that activity. So that's what this channel is about, is inspiring people to figure out what that is. You know, I got a little cue card of the things that I want to talk about. The first thing is the challenges of this transition, you know, going from Air Force officer, captain in the Air Force, to a professional athlete. And there's some interesting ones. I got a house with like two of my best friends in the world. I'm super excited to room with these guys because we create a synergy, you know, we compound and make each other better. So I'm really excited to show you guys what that looks like. We're working on that. We got a really cool place. My second challenge has been budgeting. So this dream that I'm going on, I haven't really talked about it before to anyone, but I'm taking a pretty large pay cut. I'm taking an 85% pay cut to do this. And it's pretty interesting. It's, you know, 2 parts scary and 4 parts, hey, you need to access your other capabilities. You need to action your self-control now. You need to figure out what's important. You know, what are your priorities? And I think the thing I notice now is that before I didn't have priorities. I would just buy whatever it is I wanted. Whatever I was like, oh yeah, that looks cool. Oh yeah, I'm a little hungry. Let's get 2 of those. I'm way more mindful now. And that's amazing, because it's kind of scary to think that I would have, you know, kept making more money and living a non-mindful life of what I was buying, what I was consuming. And it's pretty cool that that's awakening that extra dimension within my mind. So what's hilarious is when I first made my budget for 2018, which is the year, it is the year of everything for me. And I put down that I would eat $400 worth of groceries, and then I would not eat out. And so I've been recording everything I buy now. And in the month of January, like, I didn't change my behavior. I just continued what I normally do. I bought like $850 worth of groceries. And I ate out like $444 worth. And I just could not believe that that's how much I was spending. And you know, wine is a grocery, but maybe it's not anymore. It is pretty cool to see like what I thought my life was like, what I thought what was happening, and then, like, you know, what life is really like and what's really happening. So now I'm way more mindful. And I'm gonna boost my grocery budget to 800 and see what that's like, but I'm not gonna eat out. So I'm gonna cut that out. And I'm gonna have to make some other concessions in other places. But, you know, food is, I gotta have my bison, you know? Like that is the key to this particular brand of greatness that I'm working on. Like this is the physical body. So food is, you know, it's gonna stay. I'll kind of ration certain things, like, you know, I don't need to drizzle so much honey on my stuff. And maybe I don't need so much wine, or, you know, maybe I don't need to buy the 5-year aged cheese, cheddar. Maybe 3 is good enough. So I'm gonna figure that out. Another thing that I'm really in tune with now is a morning routine. You got water is key. I'm chugging, so first thing I wake up, I'm gonna have like 24 ounces of water. Boom. And you know, I think when you get comfortable and complacent, you know that that stuff's good for you, but you don't, you know that it makes you function better. You know that it boosts your life. You'll probably live longer, but you don't care for whatever reason. And now that things are scarce for me, now that things are relying on my greater faculties, it's not about money anymore, it's about just unlocking every opportunity I have. Water is one of them, the easiest one. So 24 ounces of water, and then next thing I do in the morning is Supple Leopard, which I absolutely love this. You know, on the cover, it is the ultimate guide to resolving pain, preventing injury, and optimizing athletic performance. And in here, it says, to reach your full athletic potential and reduce the risk of injury and pain, which I'm like really into. You need to prepare yourself physically for the demands of your sport and be your own chief movement and mobility diagnostician. You know what? I totally believe that. You gotta do, you know, you gotta take your own life into your own hands. You can't expect someone else to take care of you. So, I'm super excited about this book. I've been doing it every morning as part of my morning routine. And then I'll do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 air squats. I'll make my bed. And then I'll do a few minutes of meditation. My goal is to do 20, but 20 has been very difficult to be motivated to do. So I've cut it down to 10. I expect myself just to do 10. And then I'll make a smoothie, and you know, as soon as I get my afro out, I will start doing some hair maintenance. And I'm gonna have an afro. It's gonna be huge. So this is like episode 5. I'm gonna say episode 50, you guys are gonna be impressed. So the pros of this new journey that I'm going on is my body. Like, I'm noticing huge changes in my body. One, everything is really sore. And it's so funny, you know, playing, like, because I haven't played a game in 23 months. The 15's game in 23 months. And my first game is this Saturday. So that's gonna be super exciting. So I'm really sore all the time, but I also noticed that I'm getting stronger. My endurance is increasing, and I look good. Like, I look at the mirror and I'm like, wow, I remember that body, and I'm excited. So it's a huge pro. I feel like I'm in high school or college again. You know, I'm regaining something that I thought I would not regain. And it's motivating. It's very motivating to look at myself and see how damn good looking I am. So my next thing to talk about is greatness. And I would say that the majority of my life, I always thought of myself in a small way. I was always very insecure and scared to take a chance, you know, to believe in myself, to think that I'm someone that's important or someone that could be great. And I think the coolest thing about this journey, you know, this is an investment. Like I mentioned that I'm getting an 85% pay cut. I saved up $40,000, you know, extra, and I'm investing that in my life for next year. Because I believe that I'm a star. I believe that I have greatness within me and that I'm a sleeping giant. And now it's time to awaken that. It's time to step into the fire and find out what I'm really made of. And I think that that is true for every single human being. You have greatness within you. You are a sleeping giant, and you are only accessing, you know, 10% of your greatness. And that's what this journey is about. And I appreciate it so much that, you know, my 38 subscribers believe in me. And I want to make you proud. I would love for you to comment below and say, you know, what is, so my new thing now is figuring out, like, what is your #1 priority? And you know, not like your children or like your family or all of your external responsibilities, but what is your #1 priority with your life? If you could write that down below, just like think about it. For me, that's super easy. It's rugby. And no matter how easy that is, I find so many ways to distract myself from working on that. And, you know, no more. No more. It's, I am dialing in. I want to be dialed in. I'm punching the numbers right now. I'm calling the number. And I want you to do the same. I want you to come with me. And you know, 2018 is going to be a great year. And you know, like, not everything's going to happen at once. I understand that. It's patience. You have to plant the seeds to reap the harvest. You know, episode 5, we are planting the seed. And episode 105, it's gonna be lit. I can't wait. So, you know, we'll be patient. We'll work hard. Know what your #1 priority is, and let's start working towards it. Please subscribe, and I love you all.
Now let's vote. Mountain pose. Down with facing dog. Warrior pose. Tree pose. Bridge pose. Triangle pose. See the twist.